What I hear from the people who have lived in this country long enough and the Swedish people is that this backlash of weather, this one of it's warm a week, then there is snow and rainy the next week. It's supposed to happen 7 times before the weather changes. What number are we now? I don't know. But I think for me it's number 2. So 5 more times of this backlash weather, and maybe it's spring. Then maybe it's spring. Good morning everybody, and good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are. Let's put our foot forward together. It's yet another good morning. Wishing you guys a good morning. God blessings. Afternoon, guys. Like I said this morning, the weather is not decided what it wants. It snowed at night. It was -3 in the morning. It's almost the sun came out for a little bit, and now it is snowing big balls. This is a situation. Aren't we grateful to be alive and to witness this kind of weathers? Aren't we grateful? Well, I'm very grateful to be able to witness this kind of weather, because every weather comes with its positivities and with its joys. And welcome back to my kitchen. Generica is my name, and this is the best of two worlds, where we sometimes cook, we make dinners, we make meals with the simplest ingredients you can find, in some cases outside your garden, in some cases in your local stores. in your local kiosk, in your local supermarket. So that's what my recipes are all about. They're not complicated. They have a twist. Most of them are my mother's recepts that I just give a twist, and some of them are adapted recepts from Sweden, where I live, and given an African twist, and vice versa. So today I am in the kitchen again, and today I'm making a very, very simple meal because it's just me and my husband at home. Our youngest daughter is out skiing with her friends for the week, and my older daughter has moved. She lives alone, so she doesn't live here. So it's only me and him. So almost empty nesters, but, or if you want to call us half empty nesters. So the meal is just for me and him, but I will still make a meal we can eat today and tomorrow and maybe another day, or lunch for him another day. So I'm going to make some spinach. You guys know that I love spinach. And I will make fried rice with spinach. And then I will make some lamb. You have seen me make lamb before, so you can go back to the recipe. And the lamb will be separate and the rice will be separate. So that's what on my my recipe today. So let's go on. I've already done my onions. So let's wash the spinach and get it going. Please like the video, share it, and subscribe. We are a young channel, and I really appreciate to all the new subscribers. I see you, I see your comments, and I love the engagement. So please, let's keep on. Let's continue to subscribe, and let's continue to share the videos if you like, because if you're watching, that means there's something interesting that you find in my videos or in my channel. So why not share it with your friends and family? So let's go ahead and do this. So first thing is to wash the spinach. And I have my lamb here. This lamb I have bought in our local supermarket here. Sometimes you get it it's a freeze pack, so you have to defrost it. Sometimes you find it like this, sometimes you find it fresh in your supermarket. But this lamb is easily found in your butchery, in your nearest butcher outside the door, and for us in the supermarket. So this is lamb that I have defrosted. This time I had bought it frozen, so I have defrosted it by just putting warm water in the sink. Otherwise, normally I will remove it in the morning when I'm going to work, or the night before, but this time I'm doing it this way. The weather has been very confusing lately, but it's not confusing because that is before spring comes, we have a bit of backlash when it comes to the weather. So we've had beautiful weather the last 2 weeks, and then yesterday and today it decided to snow. It snows, and then in the afternoon it's sunny, and then it somehow rains in the afternoon, and then it snows in the night. Yesterday it was -1, today was -3. Very confusing, but that's typical of Swedish weather. They normally say that you get these backlashes of like about 7 times before the weather can completely turn, but spring is on its way. Spring is on the way. I'll start by preparing the lamb, because the lamb is in very big chunks, so I have to cut it into smaller pieces. So that's what I'm going to start with. And as many of you know, that lamb shrinks a lot, so I will cut it into big chunks because lamb shrinks. I'm washing my spinach so that it can be poured in the water as that is the situation right now. It's raining, snow raining. This is what I'm talking about. I mean, in here I have onions and I have cooking oil. So starting on my rice. Remember, spinach shrinks a lot, so you want the main ingredients to be rice, then you have to, to be spinach, then you have to put more spinach. But I just want to have that green in the rice. So I'm just going to use 1 packet. So 1 packet is going to be enough for us. We just want the rice to have the green, the color. The main ingredient here is rice with a touch of green. And because we have our vegetable here, which is the spinach, I will not make any salad. It should just be enough with just the spinach. And I clean as I go. So that when I'm done cooking, there's not a lot of dishes to do. And I'll not let the spinach cook completely. I will just let them get the oil and the onions, and then I'll put my rice, because then I want them to cook at the same time. Otherwise the spinach will be too cooked. And then here I have my lamb. I have my lamb here that is steaming before I put the other ingredients. I let the lamb to steam on its own without anything, because lamb has a lot of oil. So in the lamb I'm not going to put any oil. I'll just put onion and then have the spices, because lamb has a lot of oil in itself. I have my rice here. 1 cup of rice is going to be more than enough for us. So it's already washed and waiting. And we sort out here, we sort out the food. Food go into a separate place, the plastic and the ones for burning. And then we separate the newspapers, we separate the cartons and the papers, the A4 papers, because those go to the burning. The cartons go separate, the food goes separate, and if you want, you can have a compost place where you put all your remains, because they will rot and make very good manure. But here we don't do that. We put them in separate papers. These are compost papers that we are given they're brought by the community every week. So we are able to sort that. Everything is sorted out, because remember, we have to save the environment, not for us, but for our great-grandchildren. Remember, the environment, minding about the environment, you're not doing it for yourself, you're doing it for your children's children. The world is the world and the environment is the way it is today because our foreparents that were did not take care of the earth, and we this generation and maybe my parents have done the worst damage. So we are trying to correct that. Is it a bit too late? I don't know. But you do your part. I do my part, you do your part, and we all, because the world is one. The world is one. The little you do is impactful, even if you don't think so. This is how my spinach look like. I'll let them cook a little bit more, then I'll put the rice. go ahead and add my onion in the mix because I want the remaining water to be part of the sauce. Give me some of your hacks. What do you do when you are cutting your onions? Because me and onions, we are not friends. I tear so much when I'm cutting onion. So myself, I've gotten this cutter, and it's a lifesaver. Tell me, how do you do it when you're cutting onions? How do you cut your onions? My rice is still cooking slowly, so I will reduce the fire completely to about 5 first, so that now it cooks slowly. Royco is the last spice you put because it has a strong spice and it can make your food burn. Mix it with water, cold water, mix it well, and then put, when you know your food has cooked, but that has completely cooked, then you put Royco as the last spice and stir, because this will give, it helps to give the food a thick stew. My meat is ready. It just needs to now, the soup just needs to thicken, otherwise the meat is ready. I did not put any oil inside here, purposely because I know lamb has a lot of oil. My dinner is almost ready, and I will thank you for joining along as I make dinner for my family. Thank you for joining along as I make dinner for my family and as I make this simple recipe. And like it, give it a thumbs up, and let me know how you think I did. So I'll show you once it's time for serving. I'll let it sit a bit, and then we'll serve food. Thank you so much, and God bless.